on a board. Call to Jill John on the phone. You can disconnect right now.
Hold this, please.
So it never fails. Start painting, people start calling. Welcome to the 2020 garage sale, studio catalog, and painting clearance event. It's the one your mama told you about. I made a series of paintings on these cabinet doors. I came across a few in a remodel, refurbished job, and I brought them home, and they inspired stories of old. They inspired these dead paintings. I guess it was the smell of smoke, stained wood that conjured up memories of the bars with my dad and his band, his brothers to play. Fond memories indeed. Filling in the space. Now I've got a lot of big highlights. I'm gonna have to tone some of those down. Kind of bring harmony back. The glaring white of the original primer. I primered the boards first. I gave them a sanding. They were an older paint that was cracked in shipping. I didn't want to get rid of all of the cracks. I chose these boards because of their longevity. They're going to be around a lot longer than you or I. So when somebody says, oh, that work is not museum safe, well, I guarantee you this will be around longer than the museum. This board, if left alone, will go nowhere. Especially with all the paint that's been applied since. Like I said, I gave it a sanding. I primed it with an oil-based primer. Maybe it was Steel 2. I use that on certain things. But we're bringing it out today. We're touching it up with some airbrush. Counting back the highlights at this point. There's like a pond of shadows that are people sit in. Pond, a lake, an ocean of shadows. Because the only light in the house is focused on the band, and so the band height kind of creates the depth of the light or the shadow, and everything else falls behind it. You get swallowed up in blackness. Once you sit down at the table, he disappears. He no longer exists. And that's when the magic happens. And so after brushing in shadows, our highlights were too much. So now we tone back our highlights by just misting a little color all over. is a painted cabinet door. Oil-based primer and acrylic, as well as oil. Thanks for tuning in. The 2020 studio catalog and environmentally sound, let's say, garage set. We got a lot of paintings to go through, so we're going to pace ourselves, not get exhausted or overworked too soon. We'll be taking breaks and welcoming you back. This is our introductory set where we'll kind of figure out the technical stuff. In fact, we'll be coming back at you here in a little while. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy this painting while I move some things around in the studio. By 21. We have a. Okay, I'll let you want to touch my phone Okay, you don't need to talk to her right now? Okay, bye. It's good, but it's kind of look at that.
No, it's mirrored on there, but it's not mirrored.
Right, but I don't like the.
You went to the yeah. I want to move the camera a little bit more.
Put it on this side of it.
Talk about it. You got a couple of people on your YouTube page.
Yeah. Yeah. You can always hop in. I've just been painting on this. So Alex is arranging stuff over there. No. I forgot the measurement. Will you hand me that?
Yeah, there's people on right now watching.
Cool. Thanks for tuning in. I'm glad you're here watching. We're cataloging all these paintings here. As you can hear, 46 by 21. The door is a 46 by 21 hardwood surface. I think that was painted at a 2019, 2018 ish. The garage sale only runs this weekend. Any prices that are named on the pieces will be good for this weekend. So your make your decision and respond when you see the piece you like, because you never know when I bring it out the next time how much it'll be priced at. This is El Baile de los Muertos. El Baile de los Muertos. Painted on a cabinet door, 46 by 21. 2018 to 2020. I'll let it go today for $75. I've even written it down. That is catalog item number 1 for the 2020 Live Local Artists catalog and paint sale. Enjoy the details of this fine piece. A hefty heirloom. The dank interior of a ballroom in the land of the muertos. You saw me work on it here today. You know. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized it's unsigned. Well, let's take care of that. Today I'm going to sign that piece there with the black oil-based paint. Let me go and fetch that out of the garage. You're listening to the 2020 catalog and live art sale. Hold on, Alex. Let me just finish. That's the paint next to you. But it could be made better, be valuable. How's that on the? Where did the camera go? Is it working? It's better. That's all right.
How's it?
The canvas is angled.
Well, you're gonna have to leave it. You can't.
I know, I'm gonna get something, but the canvas is
You're
angled.
not gonna get something. That's all there is for it.
Canvas is angled.
Okay, we can adjust that. All right. How's that? That's good. Okay, so our next thing will be right here. We're going to just observe individual paints. Put them up here. Measure it. All right, you bring that one over here, and we're gonna do a little touch up on that. Our next painting coming up. Can we get a measurement on it?
What is that measurement? We have our next painting. Painting number 2 was painted in 2020. I think we're going to go through more recent paintings first because they're the ones that are coming outside of off the walls of the house. This is painting number 2 at the pumpkin patch. Happy young family on a beautiful autumn day, enjoying the rich cultural experience that the city offers at the Arboretum. All of these pumpkins. There must have been a million pumpkins out there that day. In plein air, painted in the manner of the French Impressionists. I remember standing out there, unsure of what to do. I'd never gone to a pumpkin patch to paint before, but I've been many places to paint. So I just had to overcome that momentary uncertainty that I often feel. And, you know, like many of these paintings, it's a rushed experience when you're dealing with a rapidly setting sun, quickly changing shadows and stuff like that. So we're going to touch up a little here and say a little something. Airbrush is a great way to give a little extra punch to your painting. After not looking at this painting for probably 2 months, I'm able to reevaluate and determine things regarding tone and value, which is always valuable. I'm going to cast a little shadow from the underneath of the thatched roof, the hay. Bringing a little shadow into the cornstalk door of this cottage in the middle of this fantasy realm. Shadows on the ground from the pumpkins as they meet their demise, slowly decomposing as they hang on the metal frame of the reusable structure. And the couple holding their baby, taking family photographs. And the baby, still too young to stand on his own, is supported by a young mother and father. Photographer charging $150 an hour is taking pictures on her iPhone because it's got an HD camera and it takes really good pictures anyways, and it's got this cinematography filter that you wouldn't be able to tell the difference anyways. Painting in some shadow in the background that I didn't have time to do on that day because they closed. I actually was one of the last people to leave that park. I told them, come get me. Come get me. Yeah, I hauled all my equipment in. Oh, what a beating that was. I tied it all together and just like walked. It was probably a mile. Not that big a deal, I guess, but when your equipment weighs 100 pounds, talk to me. This is a, what size is this painting? We'll have to see. I dropped the camera. This is a 20 by 24 oil on canvas, painted in 2020. Can we get that written down on the catalog? There. This is at the pumpkin patch, I think is what I called it. Painting number 2. This rate, we're going to be here for a while. I'm just dispensing shadows today. If I see a need for a shadow on any piece, I'm busting it out. This amazing painting can be yours for I'm feeling extra generous. $25. $25 for the Dallas Arboretum piece, painted in 2020. The young couple celebrating their happy existence with their baby, taking photographs with an iPhone 10. Is that what it is? Is that where we're at? I forget. Does the mic actually work, Alex? How does this thing sound on the web? Is it annoying? It's a lot of work to hold it.
Yeah, it sounds very, sounds like you're stuffy.
Alex says I should stop the
microphone.
The microphone.
I mean, the speaker's way over there.
This,
You know, the cameras are right here, so you can probably hear.
so we've got several cameras going on, and you don't know which one is picking up.
I know this one, and the laptop is right behind you, and it's picking up. So they're both roughly in the same area.
Okay. So we're going to let go of the mic for a little while. And if you notice a discernible difference, let us know. We're listening. Thank you, Alex. So we're just putting shadows in. Still putting shadows in. Entangled up in my line. Remember, the prices that we quote are good for this weekend only. So if you see something that you like and you set the price that you can't afford, go for it. It's not going to get any better.
Need more ink?
Maybe.
Okay.
Looks good. Liking it.
I need help opening up the olive oil.
You need help opening up the olive oil?
Yeah, look. This dumb thing broke.
Oh man, it is dumb.
What? Is it recording?
I need a
Why is it recording?
We said we're recording.
Is it what?
Yeah.
Why? Anyway, it broke. So. I thought they were done.
You're like right in the shot.
Yeah. It was humorous.
It's alright. So a little studio interaction doesn't hurt.
There's the twins for you.
What's that?
There's the twins for you.
The twins, yeah.
That's what I thought.
The twins. That's a good one. Voila. I gotta leave it alone. We gotta get on to the next piece. This is the 2020. That's Pumpkin Patch. Painted with oil and on canvas. Let's see what we got next. Oh, I needed a refill on my paint. Enjoy this painting for a minute while I do that. I'm gonna give you a better out of it. Kind of sideways. How's that? Now you get a better view.
That, there we go. Okay. Things looking all right?
Yeah, it's looking fun.
Okay, I think we're ready for the next painting to go on this. On that, I was gonna put the bass.
I was gonna put the 2021.
The what?
2020.
What's that?
The one that's on canvas, which is 20 by 20.
Oh. Okay, write it down. It is called Grow. Okay, it's all. You can go into a. So we're looking at a 20 by 20 oil on canvas of a pop-up shop on Magnolia in Fort Worth. Grow. A lovely little botanical paradise right in the middle of the city. I saw some of the most lovely succulents around on that day. It was warm. It was hot. It was hot. And it's standing right in the middle of the, even though it was getting closer to evening time, it was still hot. I'm looking at this painting now, and I see some things that I can add to it. I'd like to do the sky a little differently. I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about that right now. I'm going to be standing here until I'm not, cataloging the paintings, touching up some, leaving others alone, offering you the best deals of 2020 on original work. Making paintings of Airstreams. This was probably the second or third, maybe the fourth or fifth Airstream I had painted. Maybe you recognize it over on Magnolia Street. bringing out little details with the airbrush. It's always fun. Rivet, rivet. Oops. A little bit too much on that one. We should have, are we ready to go bring the next painting out? We can do both easels. Switch from one to the other. Sometimes it'll take me a while to touch that one and keep talking about another. That'll help me to kind of keep things moving. Maybe something that would be easy for y'all to, like maybe right here, maybe a little bit closer. Just make it so that you just kind of pivot. You can turn this. You can put it right here, and then just keep this on the swivel, right? And go like this. So back and forth. Position number 1, position number 2. I think our audience will jive with looking at the camera every now and then, so we get a fresh perspective on work. I'm leaving that up to you guys. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to work small. This riveter got out of control. It'll be fired. What? This one?
Yeah, what is the special?
The special on this one today, the lovely piece. A great example of Fort Worth horticulture. $50. $50 is a special on this painting today. Can't beat it. I know some people would be very happy to have this in their collection. And they can today for $50. After a little touch up with the shadows and details, it'll be easily worth, add another 0 to that. Ugh, I don't think I'd like that.
Yeah.
It's always a good idea to have the air stamp in front of you when you're painting in rivets, otherwise you're going to get a dorky pattern like that one. That's alright, we can work it through it. I know lots of tricks.
So what about the one that's behind you? Talk about this painting.
Oh, we're ready to switch over to that one. Very good. Thank you, Andres, and Alex for keeping me moving. This is a lovely piece here. This is what size is this? 24 by 20. Oil on canvas. we go. The 20 by, did I say 20 by 24?
Yeah.
Oil on canvas. It is outside at Revelers Hall. Outside at Revelers Hall. I'm going to raise it up a bit. Yeah, we'll keep it low. Let's see here. We need some shadows right down over here. Outline that naga. This is a 2020 painting. I have been painting it in the Bishop Arts for some time. And every time I was out there, there was always this great music coming from down the street. I was painting up the roads in various locations, and I would always hear that music, and I was drawn by it until I just happened to be walking by at the right time when they were kicking off the set, and I set up my easel. And I couldn't stop after that. This might be one of the first paintings I made out there, actually. I did live stream it, so we can go back and verify on the exact date that this painting was made. And since then, I've been out there a dozen times making paintings and enjoying the different bands that they have that perform out there. What a great list of artists that come out of that go and play there, actually. And one of my favorite parts of their performance is when they come outside and jam with the people on the street. Thank you for doing that, Revelers Hall. Thank you for being such a integral part of the communities of culture that we get to experience. This certainly will be a collector's piece. Revelers Hall, oil on canvas. Signed, lower right corner. This weekend only. You already know. This weekend only. Oh, it hurts. It hurts me to say it. $75. Act now. When the word gets out, there will be people hopping on this. I might as well say my goodbyes to you now, little brother. It was indeed a pleasure. If you're on our friends list, we'll be sending you pictures and price updates of the pieces. Let me step back. Look at this painting. I'm going to report this piece. Oh, that looks good. Looks much nice. Much nice. Just refill my pen.
Sorry.
All right, we're ready for a new playlist.
I'm on that.
Careful when diving into the Taco Bell app. You might get lost in something crunchy, cheese, delicious, like a
What's that? Reveler's Hall?
Yeah,
75. Look at that. Now, some paintings just are not for sale. This was painted when I first trip out to Galveston with Francine. That's her with the yellow bucket walking across the sand. It was.
No, I don't.
Probably do. Somewhere. Just a little shadow is all it's needed on these rocks here. I'm just fishing the rock there with Alex. Just a little pop's all it needs.
So this one not for sale?
I'll sell it for, I don't know, this weekend only, $400. Craziest prices. I'll regret it if somebody does pick it up. What size is that? You guys have to tell me the size. I don't have to flip them over.
This one's 18 by 31.
Get a measurement on that.
This one's an 18 by 31.
18 by 31. What a weird size. Are you sure?
That's what it says on the side.
You sure that's not a 6? 18 by 36. No, this one was written. It's called Galveston Harbor. I must have read that a long time ago. This was. I don't have a year on that. It's old. Yeah, you did write it on the back. 18 by 36 there. Galveston Island. Oil on canvas. Freshly touched up. That was probably 2000.
4, 5.
2004, 2005. Yeah.
How about this one?
All right, so now we're back at 2020 at the Revelers Hall. Just this past Dia de los Muertos. This was the painting I made. This was my Dia de los Muertos painting. The spirits were alive that day. They jammed. What a place to be. Indeed. Just gonna darken up some stuff here. I love this painting. Man, I love this painting. Why'd you have to bring it out? This is definitely personal collection worthy. I would love to see this hanging at the Revelers Hall. I should do that.
This is for.
Bringing it to life right before your eyes. I like that piece. We're gonna give it the extra special garage sale price. $85. $85 on this one. If you like it, you better come and get it. $85 for the Revelers Hall piece. I must be mad. Signed at the lower right, dated 2020.
Now it's time to swivel over.
Swiveling back over. Here we are. This one, oh, wow. This is an amazing piece here. This was painted 2002 on my return from exploring New Mexico and South Dakota with my lovely bride. I just watched a documentary. It was Goya in Bordeaux. It wasn't really a documentary. It was a cinematic, artistic film, and about Goya and his time in Bordeaux. And I wrote here Solo Sustaita as an homage to Goya and his painting of the Duchess, La Duquesa.
24 by 20 oil on canvas.
The 24 by 20 oil on canvas. Well over a dozen years old. This is the early 2000. I'd say 2003, 2004. What did I say earlier? And it was actually the name of this peafowl was La Duquesa. She was a resident at my grandmother's property, and she would come and visit me in the morning. We had our first little home was a little like a, it wasn't an Airstream, but it was a little travel trailer. And had it parked at my grandmother's for a little while, and the beautiful bird would come in every morning. One morning she sat on the little coffee table we had, and I made her painting while she sat there. And then when I was done, that's when she left, like she knew. Shortly after that, she was we found feathers, her remains, and whatever. She got picked off by a hawk or a fox or something. She was taken away. Like a Duquesa. Old piece. Been through a lot. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. I would $800. $800 is a firm price on that. Definitely. Whoops. If you follow my work, if you've known me if you followed my career and collected any of my pieces, trust me, I tell you, that one is one of those pieces of one of the early paintings. There's a lot of style in that, a lot of me finding myself. This is a recent piece of 2020. I really like this piece for the tenacity of the subject, just going and adventuring as an artist, trying to make awareness of what it is that I do. Many people think, oh, what a fun hobby, what a nice hobby. Well, it's more than that. And on one day, I just thought it'd be a neat idea. I wanted to paint fish, and so I was looking for a fish, I knew what scene I wanted to paint. I wanted to be under the water with the fish. Painting the habitat. And it occurred to me that I could go to Cabela's. And they had an aquarium. And they were welcoming, and it was refreshing to deal with a corporation like that was welcoming to me setting up my easel in the shop, in their store, and letting me stay there. And I was there all day making paintings. It was refreshing. It was a refreshing boost to my art. I've been painting in bars and restaurants before. I've even painted outside of QT, set up in the parking lot, just because the scene of the traffic there. I find beauty in that, believe it or not. So painting in public is not foreign to me. It was just that I didn't expect I guess most of my experience with large chains of retail stores like a Cabela's or a Bass Pro Shop, they wouldn't allow me to set up my easel. But I was wrong, and I'm glad I found out. This is the story of a bass and a bluegill underwater in the beautiful light of the day,
And how they're best friends until they grow up.
and how they're best friends until they grow up. Well, they get along under there pretty well, Alex. I never saw
That's true.
any shenanigans taking place at the Cabela's. My paint might be a little thick. It's kind of jamming up my gun. Cabela's, it looks like a 22 by 28. It's written on the back there.
Oh,
What's the one
Good
behind
job. Look at that. Cabela's 22 by 28. Oil on canvas. We're going to do 80 bucks. 80 bucks for this weekend only. What a price on a beautiful aquatic scene. You or someone you know loves fishing, they would love to get this. You hang it in their trophy closet. All right. Next painting. Hi. Look, the next painting. This one is out of Fort Worth. This is from the Modern, the big sculpture out there at the Modern, the Vortex, the sound hole, where everything echoes in that amazing way. Well, that was a horrible rendition of it. But if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. This one was painted, I don't know. Is it oldie but a goodie? It's a 15 by 30. 15 by 30. Maybe a little shadow down. A nice piece of Fort Worth right here. Painted on location, as most all of these are. One thing for sure, I like to go out and make paintings. Hoping to say hi to you. Maybe you'll stop by one day and get to know my art, get to know what I do and what it's like. $75 for this one today, or this weekend only. That's the special price. La Garaje. right all the way down.
I don't have a thing.
Wow, look at what we got here. This has to be a 2004, 2006 maybe, between 2004 and 2006. Andres is probably 5 or 6 years old. Maybe he's 4. It is survival, and it is a scene from what could be like the Titanic. There's a shipwreck in the back. There's debris and floating bodies struggling in the icy waters, struggling to keep their faces barely over above the water. It was humanity. It was everybody. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Dad barely managed to rig a little lantern and on a little makeshift. Now it looks like a raft. One of the rowboats, the lifeboats. He's on one of the lifeboats. And there's people on. There's people trying to get on. It's like the youth is staring out, looking at the viewer. Look at what these grown-ups are doing. They're killing each other. They're killing all of us. As it seems, the weight of all the people trying to cling to the boat, the lifeboat, to bring them all down. The only chance of survival is for them to just freeze and die. Hurry up and let go. Hurry up and let go. Some hands are just reaching for their last, the bottle.
Okay, I'm gonna join in Twitter. I need my black couch.
Oh, stop.
Okay, stop. Okay, can I have my black couch? You can walk around. Can I? It's on the door now.
Let's see. I need a little bit of masking.
Mom, can I have another piece of pizza?
Where are the cameras? Can you see them okay? Alright, what are you doing with that one?
Oh, just touching
And where's
up.
your microphone?
I don't know. They said it sounded good without it.
It sounds okay?
I don't know. Does it? I thought you were
Oh,
listening.
sometimes
I thought you were
you
listening.
can't.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm joining it on Twitter and D.
Hi.
Okay, I'm pushing it now. See,
This is an old painting. Oldie but goodie. Painting the murky depths of the frozen water. We're cataloging all these paintings that I have acquired or accumulated.
can't get this one to work.
Talking about them. Hoping that most of them will find homes. The sinking ship in the back, the struggling nice. We're gonna hold on to that one. I can't think of a price on it.
No, you can't sell that one. Sorry.
It's a portrait story.
Mine.
Let me get the side.
Oh, look, there's father. you help me out here? I've got a little bit of a tangle. It's still tangled. I would say hold it. Keep it very handy because you can use it as a boom mic.
Yeah, it's pretty good, but I'm eating a slice of pizza right now. I don't want my snacking on.
At all.
Okay, something is going on. Get this.
Yeah, gimbal sucks. Oh, is that gimbal?
No, it's.
Everybody wants to defend again.
Yeah. Just try to get that phone connected. Is it on? Is it on? Sometimes it's this socket.
There you go.
Move that over there, because that guy goes and sits over there. It can be
Okay.
the pad. He doesn't want to get up and walk over it.
Facing the camera.
No, you were. Okay. So talk about Father Kurtzinger. You know about him?
You go ahead. I'm eating.
Oh, Father Kurtzinger. This is Father Kurtzinger. We're looking at him. Yeah, Father Kurtzinger was a very good friend of ours. He comes to dinner with us every Thursday. Do we need a dead cat?
I just need it. So help me with that.
I was
No. Alright. So anyway, so Father Kurtzinger would come to dinner with us, and anyway, he had very many friends. He was actually an artist himself. He was a photographer. He did etchings, and he got to know our whole family because we ended up becoming such good acquaintances. And he actually was there at our wedding, there at every baptism, and our oldest child was the very last baptism he ever did. So anyway, very, very wonderful friend, and was always full of great advice, but very simple, and he was a gourmet. So I love this portrait that Jerrel did of him. It was at the College of St. Thomas More campus. I don't think this one's for sale. This one's not for sale. Father Kurtzinger, I can't sell the portrait of Father Kurtzinger, but, you know, there's just too many people that it'd be so dear to, I know, but. Anyway, so it's beautiful times with Father Kurtzinger. Beautiful times. What size was it, anyway? Okay, so let's look around at something else. Can you just grab me another painting, honey? Can you grab me another painting, Andres? Oh, right here we have another painting.
But you're not writing them down. That's the problem. We're speeding through them too fast. We're not writing. We're supposed to be cataloging.
Oh, I can't see it at all. Here we go. This is
Raise it up so it's at the same level as the other one.
okay. There we go. I don't know what this camera is seeing. Hopefully, it can see the
Under that one.
this one. And then this one, can you see it? I can't. Okay. Okay. Hold on. That's going to go live on that. And I was going to do Twitter, but since connection is too poor.
It's gone though. So
Oh, I like your dead cat.
thank you.
I just have to fix this.
No, I thought that one was in. Okay. So, how do I do this? Live. What am I doing again? What's it called? The live super sale. Everything is so cheap. All these paintings, all the pottery.
It's a 2020 catalog of paintings.
Okay, the live super 2020 catalog of paintings. The live. All right.
You don't have to have super in there.
I know. I just took it out. I'm sorry. Everything is super fantabulous, hunky dory, magnificent. All that
Should be
stuff.
quantum. By this time, we should be in quantum.
Quantum. We're in quantum realm
We
now.
should be in quantum.
Okay.
The quantum cell.
The quantum cell.
It's quantum.
So okay. So those are the live local artists.
This painting that we're looking at, what size is it? 24 by 24 or what?
Yep.
Yes. 24.
See, it's a restaurant on McKinney Avenue in Dallas. And it's changed names a few times since I made this painting. $20. $20 if anybody wants it.
Anybody want this painting for $20? We've got it here this weekend only. $20.
It's a nice painting. It's impasto. There's thick impressionistic strokes. It's an early representative work of my style. I was working out the looseness of the brush strokes. I liked the texture. This was an experiment in building up the texture. I was inspired by a painter I would look at some gallery at the Galleria Mall. Is the artist named Jose Arroyo, a painter of light and texture. His subjects were these very Mediterranean kind of impressionistic figurative studies of young, beautiful women with the wind whipping their shawls and very umbrellas, parasols, all sorts of beautiful light. And then I was here in Dallas, Texas, at 115-degree summer, sizzling on the blacktop with the cement with my easel. That's what that is. $20. $20 at the garage sale, the 2020 garage sale. This event has so many names. It's like Legion. All right. Here's an early and fun piece. What size is this?
23 by 20.
23 by 20. 23 by 20? Let's stretch that one. I did that a lot. It just slipped. 24 by 20, Andres. 24 by 20. That's a standard size. 24 by 20. 23 by 20 doesn't sound right.
20 by 20, 4 by 20, 8 by 20.
So this painting I made, well, I can't even remember when. What year was it? It's easy. It was for the production of some
Oh, where they were getting that house built.
Yeah, that was that remodel.
It was a contest to like hurry up and build a house within like so many.
Yeah, it was one of those shows. The premise of it was they find somebody whose home was
Getting down.
needed some refurbishing, and they found this couple, or they would take them away for the weekend, and then when they got back, they got a whole new house. Pretty much, it was all this makeover for a house over the weekend, and the sheetrock company that I worked for was featured in the build, and on this occasion, I was blessed to be able to stand very close to all of the hoopla and make the painting, work on this painting.
This is Twitter Live. You're on Twitter Live now.
And this is, what was the name of that show? Like something Home Improvement.
I don't know, but there was a host on there.
Yeah, there were all these very fancy bigwigs out there. You could see the production crew. Everybody had to wear white hats and the hard hats and a blue T-shirt.
At least it wasn't COVID, though.
And this is well into the production. Brick has gone up. The exterior of the house is coming together. We have security standing right next to the host of the show, one of the co-hosts, and two of the co-hostess. She looks like she was in charge of stuff going on inside, and she's cracking the whip on the lawn people. We did the drywall on the inside, got our part done, and then yeah, this was a cool piece. Very, very historic in many ways, because it was early in the reality TV kind of world. Now we're well into that. Nothing surprises us. Oh, look at this. What a lovely piece. Fort Worth, the grand opening of the Amon Carter, standing on the porch there. Party on the porch. That's a party on the porch. We're all hanging out that night. It was a full moon. The lights twinkled in the background.
That was the Amon Carter.
Yes, at the party on the patio.
Yeah, party on the patio.
That size looks like a 24 by 36, maybe?
Yeah.
24 by 36, oil on canvas. Website. I'll take $100 for that one today, this weekend only. $100.
All right. So here we go.
That's a steal.
He has the live local artist.
We're cataloging
catalog,
works, and then
his super sale.
brought us a new
Oh,
painting
the
here.
Amon Carter, another Amon Carter.
Fort Worth piece. Amon Carter with
The Coliseum. What is that? Will Rogers. Will Rogers in the background.
yeah, the tower on that one. I remember standing out there on this this winter. It's 20 by 24. Amon Carter. What year would that have been?
That was at least 2002, 2004.
The Henry Moore sculptures.
Yeah.
They remind me, they're so figurative. Modern figurative. With scratchy branches on the winter sky.
Yeah. So if you want any of these paintings, you need to let us know.
The special price will be good for this weekend only.
Yeah. These are really dirt cheap oil paintings. And if you don't know Jerrel Sustaita, he's been making these paintings for almost 30 years.
I'll take $80 for this painting today.
$80?
$80 for the Amon Carter, the 3 Henry Moore sculptures. And I really like this painting.
I know.
I really do like this painting.
$80 for this one. Yeah. I don't even know if anybody's commenting or asking anything, but this is this weekend only. Oh, look down
Oh,
here.
look, this was a early painting.
Yeah, this
This was-
is from like 2002 probably.
Yeah, probably 2002. We were. What's it, Hut?
Maybe even
Fort Worth.
2000. Yeah, 2002, 2003.
Yeah. I dressed
Because
as a
we were
little
living
guy.
in Fort Worth at the Quonset Hut off
Yeah,
Stanley
that's the
Avenue.
interior of the Quonset Hut at Stanley Avenue.
Now, if you go by there, it's like a
Like an event
place.
place.
After they saw what we did with the sheetrock on the walls, they're like, oh my gosh, we
That was a
could
lot of work.
turn this into something else.
That was a lot of work.
What is it?
The Quonset Hut, still life base.
That's me loosening up with my materials, just kind of trying to figuring out, the departure point for me with my illustration and my painting work, and just letting go of the idea that I had to remain in bounds, so to speak.
How much were you thinking for this? This is big. What size was it?
It's 36 by 48, I would think. 30 by 48 or something like that. It's a good
48 by
painting.
33.
48 by 33.
Okay, 48 by 33.
Yeah, I'll take $80 for it. $80 for this blue vase, the blue vase. Interior of the Quonset Hut. That's actually like an interior shot of the artist studio
Yeah.
in that day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we had
easily be called that. We probably should call it that. The interior shot, interior painting of the artist studio. I remember the skylights at the top of that Quonset Hut.
Yeah. They're beautiful.
Sometimes they would leak.
We had a tiny little office that became like our living quarters. until we got the well, too bad, so sad. That's the life of the artist.
It is the life of the artist.
And then we got a trailer. We had such a big lot that once we got our what do you call those things? The RVs.
Yes.
Once we got the little RV, then we stayed in that.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It was definitely a great time. I loved it.
Maybe.
The what? What are you saying?
Looks like he's on that concept shit. Right.
Probably.
Oh, I know. I love that painting of the, it's on dress in a boat. You know, I'd love that one. That's not for
This
sale.
one is, what is this one? It's not doing anything.
Little undress.
Oh, that's right.
Cause that fire.
Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot what I was looking at. It looked like I was looking through there as the interior of my studio. I was like, wait, where's the painting?
Where are we at?
Yeah. Okay. Next painting is the bear at Cabela's.
I love how you have other artists in the studio. There's Jeremy Dole in the back. And he's looking in. And then there's artist Oscar over there in the corner, peeping out. Portrait of Oscar over there.
Yeah.
But anyway, so this is the bear done as a plein air, but as a big plein air. And Cabela's. Cabela's was the place for this one. And let's see. Cabela's was a pretty cool place to be able to go to and to do some plein air painting, right, Jerrel?
Yep. They're really cool. That means like that. Come in and make paintings.
And then
Had a great time.
And you made some fish paintings as well.
Yeah, we saw one of those earlier.
Yeah.
Just gonna.
I'll do some little
You like this one?
airbrush touch-ups. What are you thinking for this?
75 today or this
Wait, what
weekend
size
only.
was this one? A 30?
That's a 30 by 24 oil on canvas.
30 by 24 oil on canvas. Perfect. And what did you say it was?
What I said, 75?
I think you said 75 or 80. So if you're even watching, which we don't know if you are, then you'll let us know. Well, yeah, you'll be honest. We trust you. Yeah, that looks good. That's looking good there. And what do you call this one? The grizzly at Cabela's?
Yeah, grizzly bear. It
looks really good. Well, that airbrush sure does come in handy for some touch-ups, doesn't
Like it?
it? Yeah.
You impressed?
I had no idea. No idea.
Just like to spread on the little shadow and the paintings. Oftentimes that's all they need. Just a little pop. Having fun today at the 2020 garage sale. The catalog of paintings and studio clearance.
Sure.
Looks good. I think
Sorry about those technical camera angles here.
looks good. All right. That's the grizzly bear at Cabela's. It could be yours this weekend for only $80. This weekend only at our 2020 catalog of painting sale. We're cataloging them and we're getting rid of them.
Seeing what we got. Taking names and kicking butt.
Taking names and kicking butt. That was a 2020 painting. And it is a 24 by 30. 24 by 30 work of art by yours truly. You can see that one painted live on Facebook.
That's right. And YouTube.
And
On your
YouTube.
channel.
On my channel on YouTube.
Yes, that's right. Catalog
Okay.
that.
Oh, we got
We got another painting over here. Oh my gosh, we got mountains of paintings here. But this isn't even all of it, guys. This isn't even all of it. We could go for like 24
80. What did I say? 75. All right, here we have another old painting. This one is years and years old. It is it's of the season. That is the Joseph and the Mary on a donkey way in the background there. One of those paintings that are going to stay in the studio in the Sustaita collection. It's once again, we find the artist and his family
in transit.
in transit around the Christmas season, looking for
Pardon me, pardon me.
looking for some room in the end.
Sideways, sideways.
Looking for some room in the end. No, I won't touch that one. Some things are better left alone. This one, however, this is a 2020 painting. Made this one live on my Facebook channel.
Oh,
This is over at
sorry.
White Rock Lake, the spillway.
Can I get you to do this one for a minute, Andres? Okay, so we're not talking about this one right now. We're talking about this one. Andres, can I get you to hold this one real quick?
This one's a nice painting. It just needed a little pop right around the edges to create that feeling of distance and
Wow. Oh, what are we doing on this one? Oh, how much for the
not for sale for the
oh, okay, this one's not for sale, but we'll tell you about the story about that in a second. Okay, but this one is Spillway, White Rock Lake. No, this one is, isn't it? You don't want to sell the
Oh, this
spillway?
one here, the spillway. Yeah, the spillway. You can buy the spillway.
How much?
I'm thinking about it. As I work on it, and
This one was done 2 or 3 times.
I've been out there a few times with this painting, working it out, working out the details. I like where it's at. It can be yours for the incredibly low price of $75.
$75.
$75. Can you believe that? This weekend only. I can't wait for this weekend to be over. Like sitting on pins and needles.
But if
But I'm happy if you like
art,
it. I'm happy if you
buy
like
the
it and
art.
you dip into your personal finances for this weekend. I'm appreciative and I thank you very much for your support of the art.
Oh,
I'm gonna make it again. I'll make
were
another
we going
painting.
to tell the story about that one at the end?
I already talked about it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where were you?
The simple thing was someone was wearing that hoodie.
Yeah. I didn't tell the whole story. Some things I like to keep for myself.
Okay, all right. That's what I thought, because I didn't hear it all.
Sorry.
When we were fleeing each
There we go. White Rock Lake Spillway. $75. This weekend only. It's a 24 by 28.
Normally, what are they? You need to tell them the
Normally, this painting is
at least 300.
about $300 to $400 is what I'm asking for it off the easel.
Yeah.
And it's not uncommon that I don't come home with them. I don't know if it's more common or less common that I come home with my paintings. Judging by how many I've got, you would
sold
think
a lot.
you would think
off
it's,
the
but I have sold so many paintings
You have.
off the
right
easel. And I'm looking to sell more right off my easel. That's why we're doing this today. We're cataloging all of the many works that we have because we are in transition from one studio to the next. And now, back over this way.
And now we're
This
going
painting.
live on Instagram, finally.
Hey, Instagram, what's up?
Okay.
We're in the
Hopefully
studio
the
today.
connection is good. Oh my goodness, this is a family heirloom piece.
This
Oh
is
my
a family
gosh,
portrait.
Look at that.
This is everybody.
This is a remaking of, who is it? Is it Rembrandt?
Yeah, it's Renoir.
Renoir. The anatomy lesson. Gosh, forgive me. I
Renoir.
knew it was an
Guys.
It's an artist.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Let's see. We need some shadows in here.
okay.
We got a
This one is a huge one. What is it?
36 by 48, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't have a size.
This would have gone. This would definitely go for what? Like normal.
Oh gosh.
Like,
Hey, 1,000.
are you serious? I was thinking 5,000.
Well, at least something like.
But how much would you depart for it with today?
I don't know. That's a tough question. 1,000. Look, Antonio. Look at Antonio.
I know.
We
I
see
know.
that hanging on back here. What's her hair?
This was with
This was at the Nerve.
one child doing the makeup artist.
Philomena
Work,
was
well, several.
everybody did
helping.
Everybody
Everybody poses models. They were the camera crews. This is filmed. Actually, you can watch the filming, the making of this one on Facebook, on Live Local Artists page, and might be on YouTube. I don't know if I got around to ever putting it on. I think there was a little bit on IGTV as well. Am I active now? Am I filming?
I think you got to go live if you want to.
I thought I did. I thought I hit live.
How much is this one worth? This one?
Yeah.
$2,500. Because I like it so much.
I need to get this one worked out. That is beef pants. That's not PDFs.
We're coming through and touching up areas of shadow with the airbrush. It moves relatively quickly, and it has the effects are immediate. That's one of the things that I appreciate about the airbrush. The effects are immediate. You can change the tonal value with the flick of your wrist. Really.
Okay. Maybe my connection was going wrong. Okay, now you're live on Instagram. You're live.
Thanks for tuning in.
With the
We are
biggest sale
in the midst
ever.
of the 2020 catalog of paintings. Live local artists. Vault of incredible work. I'm touching up some as I go. We are working on the anatomy lesson, which if you were with us live on YouTube when we painted this, you would have seen all of the fun around this painting, the makeup that was involved in preparing the model.
That's for later. Just while I finish typing right now. Thank you. Yeah, so just more. Sorry.
We painted this at the Nerve, which was the studio that we had. We were working with Nerve Lab, Dallas, George Mecca, Georgia Shorts. We were producing all sorts of fun art videos and music there. It's a great place for artists to come together and share their inspirations and work on art shows together. That's where the gurney came from. That was the inspiration of the whole painting. Was one of the studio collection pieces. There was this old gurney, and George was something spectacular with it, and we came up with the concept of this masterpiece recreation, the anatomy lesson by Renoir. Used his gurney, and it's just barely captured in the painting, but it really was the centerpiece of the event. Why we even got together. We got together to create art around this artfully designed heirloom, and it was to bring awareness to the gurney that was for sale. I think he ended up selling it.
I guess it's better to keep it low. Okay, we're improvising. We have a good cat.
Yeah, we're
running
improvising
around,
on all sorts of levels here.
So we had my handy glove.
Special.
A special
Alex
glove
is
with
our
a gold label.
master of technicians.
This is our technical department, Alex.
He's the MacGyver.
Alex MacGyver, and this is our other technical department, Andres. And it's looking good, bringing out some nice contrast in there. Looking really good.
Cool. Let me back up and look at this from an angle. Oh yeah, that looks nice. It sure does. We're gonna leave that one on the easel for just a little bit there.
How much
We're-
were you thinking about that?
What did I say? 1,200 for today? For this weekend only?
Something like that.
1,200.
Okay. So it's set 1,200 for.
This weekend. This weekend only. Now we're back over at White Rock Lake.
Oh no! Look at that. Here we go.
We are back at White Rock Lake. This was a little cove somewhere off the trail.
What's that? You didn't sign this one. You
I didn't sign it.
Yeah,
because I'm not done. I'm not done.
Get your paints.
Go. Let's see, we need to add a little
You
shadow
need to
here.
adjust the camera just a tad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me where.
Yeah.
This one looks good, right?
Maybe we should move the leg.
There we go.
on the back.
How's this?
That's been shot.
They're both good.
Okay. So bearing with us.
Let's get shadows in here. Murkiness of the reeds. These are where the big fish like to lay in wait for little minnows. So you're tuned into our 2020 catalog of paintings, aka the garage sale, where you're going to get the best prices all year on original works of art. And you get to watch me touch up some of them along the way. Like this one here, just needed a little zing to the atmosphere. Little shadows where the fish can hide. Little bait fish. Voila! I still don't like this light colors over here, the white. All right, stretchy stretch. Thanks for tuning in today. We're going to be going at this all weekend long. I've got a big old stack of paintings to go through. I've been wanting to catalog them for all for quite some time, and now I've got a reason to. And I'm going to go ahead and offer you some of the best prices on my original works of art while we're at it. Just let me know. Prices are going to be good for this weekend. For this weekend only. You can always go back and watch the rebroadcast so you can see what you've missed if you're just tuning in. Just a little atmosphere, a little buzz is all I'm throwing down. It helps. That looks better.
I have no idea. Okay. So we might take a little break here and come back.
Recollect our senses.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a little break. I'm gonna stretch my arms, put them on ice or something, and We'll come back to join you.
Okay,
A little
let's
later.
have a camera view here.
You're with Alex. And Andres, he's
sorry.
behind the scenes, and so's Francine, bringing you the catalog of paintings 2020 from live local artists. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back in a little while. We've got a lot of paintings to go through still, so you have a chance to go to the restroom and
Brush your teeth.
brush your teeth and all that good stuff. When am I going to come back? Hard to say. I'm going to take 30, 40 minutes maybe. We'll
Yeah.
see. But you can just
Probably
tune
at
in.
least an hour, maybe.
An hour. We have 1 hour break coming up, and then we'll be back to catalog more paintings with you.
We'll be back after this hat.
Okay. This was brought to you by
Shop local.
Andy Warhol. Okay. How do I say X?
I don't know.
I do.
Yeah. Is that one off?
Okay. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. How do I? Okay.
Oh yeah, you're in the studio with the live local artist today. We are we're going through the